Hello, welcome back to Unraveled Gaming Thoughts. I have the Paladins of the West Kingdom set up here with the Tomesaga components for a co-op game. And I played through the Architects of the West Kingdom co-op, and it was uh, enjoyable. I'll have to share my thoughts on that one later. I might play all three with the co-op and then share thoughts collectively. But I thought I'd go ahead and post the gameplay of the Paladins of the West Kingdom because this is my favorite West Kingdom game. And I am curious how it plays. So let's start with a few rules updates. I am not going to go into the core rules because I think I did a video on the core rules or the core gameplay. So I'm going to focus on just what's different with the Tomesaga. And of course, I did this in my last video, but we got these cool metal coins that came with the Viscounts Kickstarter. Very exciting. Love metal coins. So first of all, there are a couple of new villagers that are in the set, and actually two of them came out here, and it's basically these two are the main two new villagers, the aristocrat and the swindler. They have a little star by them, I think, indicating that they came from Tomesaga. So whenever you gain a debt, you get a provision for this particular one, and you get a provision when you purchase him or get him. And then for her, whenever you attain her, you would get to get rid of a suspicion, and whenever you take one of the king's favors, you get a coin from the tax. So those are new. Additionally, there's actually four different ones. I chose this one for this character, and I chose the foreman for this character. They're two-sided, so but they have they're called starting characters, and they're the same on both sides, so no difference as far as I can tell thus far. It's just they're two-sided so that you can tell they are starting characters. There's only four of them, and you can kind of pick, but they deal with honor. I'll tell you a little bit about that in a second. But this one, for this character, and I had already selected the starting characters from the original and then reset this, so that's done already. But you start with one of these before you do the villager draft, and each one does a different thing. This one, whenever I absolve, I will gain an honor. If I ever have two or more suspicion during the Inquisition, then I will lose an honor. And then this one, whenever I fortify, I'll gain an honor. And if I have two or more, again, lose an honor. They all operate about the same way. It's just through different abilities. There's one that impacts commissioning and one that impacts fortify or garrisoning. The other thing that you add is to the board, you will add this action, and each board in co-op will have it. This one takes a red meeple, and this one takes a gray or a black meeple, the priest, and a coin. Actually, I just noticed that this one takes the red meeple and a provision, whereas this one takes the black meeple and a coin. They will both do the same thing where you will gain an honor and lose a suspicion. So that's a new action you have available. There is also up here at the top of the board, when you start the game, the co-op version, your honor starts all the way up here at 12. So during the course of the game, you'll be managing honor. It'll go down for various reasons, sometimes kind of as a cost, and it'll go up when you take the honor action or do the activity that makes your honor go up. So those are two major changes. Now, instead of the Overlord in Architects kind of operated very similar to the solo version. This one is a little different because in rounds 1 through 4, you want to try to do something with the outsiders that are at your gates. And if you don't do a thing in rounds 1 through 4, so each round it's going to impact, then if you don't do something with at least, because we're playing a two-player game with at least 3, either attack or convert them, then all players will lose an honor. So that's something we'll have to bear in mind. And then once we get to rounds 5 through 7, we're trying to do something with 4 of the outsiders, or we all lose an honor. So it changes. And then each round, a new thing is going to be revealed. And so as the rounds progress, I will have more things that I'm trying to do in general. Well, I'm definitely doing this. Once I've achieved one of these in a round, it goes away. But if I don't take care of it, then I have to, each round, I have just more things to take care of those rounds. So it's probably going to behoove me whenever these come out to try to get that taken care of, whatever it ends up being. The King's Orders are also different. So there's a special set of King's Orders that comes with the Tomesaga, and you shuffle those and draw 3. There's 6 of them, and you draw 3. And so at any point in the game, if I have attained 12 power and 4 faith, and it could be through my paladin as well. It doesn't matter. I don't have to have it on my influence chart. It could be some on influence and some be a paladin. Then I can put a meeple there as an action, and every player will receive honor if that happens. And so each King's Order is going to have something like that, some combination of influence, power, or faith that is required. And when I attain it, I can put the meeple there and done. I've gotten that King's Order. If I don't have this King's Order by the end of the game, I lose 4 points. So I'm kind of trying to accomplish these as the game goes along, and I'm trying to eventually get that at some point in the game. Once we get to the end game and this last round here, for every these right here, I'm going to put workers on when they turn over, and they'll have 2 to 4 workers or something. So for every worker left on those cards, I will lose 3. All players will lose 3 points. Also, in the last round, the King's Orders take 2 more of each. So in other words, instead of being 12 and 4, it would be 14 and 6 to meet those orders. So if I haven't met these in the last round, they're harder to meet once we get here. At the end of the game, I have to score 70 points per player. We have 2 players, so 140 points. And so I'm trying to navigate all these things and try to get those King's Orders met, score as many points as I can, and beat the Overlord by doing that at the end of the game. So that's a rundown of what is different with the rules. We've already got the game set up, so I will start here in a few minutes. And okay, let's see if we can do the Overlord. Now I am going to kind of play this game fairly speedily, just to get a feel for the game. I did Architects pretty fast. I probably will lose this, but I lost Architects. I'll probably lose this one too. Things I've already done. I've drafted my tavern workers. This guy got 2 suspicion. This one got 1. And we're about to get started, so I'm going to, just for the sake of starting, have this guy go first. He's got 4 coins and a provision, and we have Otan, who is the knight that gives us trading, gains us 2 additional silver. So we definitely want to take a trade action this round if possible. We also would like to benefit from getting that if possible. So what can we do here? And we have, let's see, some different villagers here. Excuse me. That are reasonably beneficial. I think I'm going to be getting more suspicion with this one. So the question is what to do here. I definitely want to get that. I'd kind of like to get some more workers. I think he's got the recruit action, but I don't really need none of those recruits. I'm not really after any of those recruits. those aren't particularly this one over here has Roland, and he can recruit, and it costs no silver. So Roland can recruit anybody, which is kind of nice. But I think I want a couple of workers, so I'm actually going to dismiss this one and get two more workers, so I can replace my one blue guy with two of those, and then come over here and let's see, what does he want to do? Got more coins, and let's see what we got here. Could we go ahead and recruit somebody? So the question is, am I going to take an action this round that is going to be helpful? Let's see, I'm going to be wanting to do some fortifying for sure during my tenure here. Yeah, and this is, you know, I say I'm going to go slow, but I've played this game enough that I can't go too slow. I actually have to try a little bit. Forgive me, I'm taking a little longer than I should. I'm trying to wrap my head around. I'm playing with two players. I got to get that. We really want to get some of these guys taken care of, attacked or something. I would need at least one power, which I have 4 with him, to attack up to 2 of them, which is not bad. It's getting that third one attacked that would be tough. And actually, he would be the most likely to be able to attack a third villager. He might be able to attack one. I'm debating if I want to get that guy all the way up there. I'm going to need provisions to fortify, and he gives me a provision if I ever get a debt. And I think I will end up getting some debts at some point, most likely. As much as I try to avoid it, I think this guy's going to be getting rid of debts. This one might be attaining debts, possibly. So I definitely don't want those other two. Yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and take this recruit action. I don't know what else is going to happen on my turn, but I'm going to recruit this guy. And he is going to give me whenever he gives me a provision right away, and whenever I take a debt, I get a debt, I end up getting another provision. So that's his turn. All right, so we got these 2 workers, and one thing I think I want to do, because I have a feeling I'm going to want to, man, I'm going to lose an honor. The thing is, going after this right now is really hard, because I don't have anything done that I need to get done. I want to do this trading and gain extra silver. So I'm going to go ahead and do that and gain 5 silver, because I gain 2 additional silver whenever I take the trade action. So I'm going to make the most use of my paladin here. I'm going to do that. All right. I forget I get a silver from the tax whenever I do that. That's helpful. All right, so I have taken the recruit action. Now I could pray and do another recruit action. The question is it worth it to do another recruit action at this time? I generally like to make the most use of these guys as much as possible. However, I also want to make use of that guy. And I could take a fortify action, but I generally, and I know I'm going to be taking a fortify action at some point. So, do we go for the attack? We're only going to get 1 done. We're all going to lose an honor, probably. I don't see how that's going to not happen. I think I'm going to go ahead and pay 4 coins, and I'm going to go ahead and develop my fortify action. worker. So we'll do that and pay my 4 coins. And that is what I do for that. Alright, so we'll come back over to Otan. And what is he going to do? Let's see. He's probably not going to resolve this round yet. I think I'm going to make the most of him getting money if I'm not going to be getting the other stuff. So I'm going to use a pray action. And I am going to pay 2 coins and pray these guys off. We're going to do that. Come back over to Roland. And Roland, let's see, he's already developed. We could go ahead and fortify. It takes 1 provision, and we have 2. So that is not a bad deal, but we would not gain. We would not have honor to gain, and it would be better to do that when we can gain some honor. I have 3 workers. I could use some for next round. Recruiting costs no silver. I could do that and recruit again, which gives me coins whenever I get that, and if I get the aristocrat, it wouldn't hurt. But I don't have 2 coins to spend for the recruit action. I hate to use that. Fortify uses a provision. I think I'm going to go ahead and do, I don't want to do a fortify per se, but it does 2 things for me. If I pay my provision, whenever I fortify, I get a coin. I would get an honor, but I don't get an honor in this case. But I might get something useful with the fortify, and I got a blue and a white and 1 power. So that's not terribly unhelpful. We want to get our power up so that we can get 12 and 4, 12 power and 4 faith by the end of the game. So that's moving in the right direction as far as that goes. Now that I have 1 power, on my next turn, I could feasibly garrison. If I chose to do that, that would not hurt. So if I try to use these 3 abilities up top, I'll be in good shape, and have this guy focus on abilities on the bottom. That might work, possibly. Now we can give each other things. So I could have taken that action and given Otten the workers for this round, if it would be helpful. But at this point, I don't see it being extremely helpful, and I'm not played it enough to know how that would be helpful yet. So we'll come back over to Otten. Now, I freed up my action here, so I'm going to go ahead and get 5 more coins, and with the trade action. That's what I'm going to do. And then we'll come over here, and I could garrison. That would be, with my 1 power, I could get a free, get a couple coins, or I could get, well, and I could, you know what? It's not, I could kill a bunch of birds with 1 stone here. I don't usually like using 3 workers for an action, but I think in this case, it might be worth it. I have to pay my provision, and I can garrison, and I can go anywhere where I can do actually up to 5 power, technically. So I could go here, here, or here. But I think what I like is, I'm going to garrison here, actually. I take this free worker, which allows me to get rid of 1 suspicion immediately, and then every time I take the king's favor, I will be able to get a coin from the tax. So that's pretty good. We'll come back over to Otten. Let's see. Otten. What do you want to do, Otten? 2 workers. Could carry him over to the next round. I could also develop with them and be a little bit more on top of whatever is next. Absolve is my main sort of thing that I want to do, so I think I am going to go ahead and pay 4 coins and take the develop action on my Absolve, which is going to be kind of one of my main actions that I'm going to be trying to do, and that will give me a worker, which I think, I don't know that I'm going to do anything with that worker right now. I could conspire, but I'm a little hesitant to conspire just yet until I've seen what else I'm going to need to do. So let's say pass. So they both pass. We'll always have him be the first player. And then we come over here. We're going to turn that over. So 12 faith and 4 influence. This round, we want to develop. Let's see, we put three guys on here, and we want to develop 3 times, or we have to lose a worker or lose a honor, and we both lose an honor because we didn't get these visitors taken care of. So we're going to move that over. Flip these up here. Do that. These guys scoot over, and we will go to round 2. All right. Okay, so we definitely want to develop this round. I have 1 white worker carrying it over from here, and I've got no workers carrying over from there. Let's get our tavern folk out. So we have a couple of options, and let's see what we're going to do for Paladins this round. Turn my heater off. And let's see, we're there. Okay, so we can do the trading thing, get some silver. Converting costs no silver. Could be good. We are not typically converting with him as much. Conspiring earns 2 silver. Well, if we want to develop, we're going to need money. And honestly, trading is probably going to be the way to do it. So we'll trade with him. I'm not sure about converting with him yet, so I'm going to put that on the bottom because that'll come up in the last round. I might need it. And he is going to get 2 of these guys. All right. So we're going to draw 3, and he's already traded. Praying, no silver. Conspiring earns 2 silver. Converting costs no silver. Now, he might want to convert. So I've got a lot of gold or silver to do a thing with. So I'm going to go ahead and go with the converting piece. This is one of those areas I might think about it more if I was really taking the time. I might use my prey at the end, but I'm just going to do it quick. And he's got those. So now we have to choose between these. Let's see, you've got a couple of aristocrats, got another swindler. You would think I didn't shuffle those very well. Interesting. Let's see, we really want to develop. So I think we'll let him choose first. We don't need a lot to develop. We might need more trade, possibly. And we might need absolve, so I'll take this one. Blue, red, and double green. Might need him. And let's see, this guy over here. Now, if he gets a purple, he's going to get one of those. Greens aren't going to help. He's not going to be, let's see, he's trading. He's wanting to focus on the fortify action, which the greens might actually be helpful, because greens can help him fortify. So instead of getting a purple and getting a suspicion yet, we could always do the conversion and do that. We're just going to do it this way. And now we really want to try to develop to get those deals off of there. So, all right. So let's see. He's first. All right. Do we want to develop right away? I've lost an honor. I could gain an honor back. We do want to convert if possible. That gives us power. But attacking is actually pretty good too. Well, we should develop before we do a ton of other things, I think. Converting costs no silver over here. Let's pay 4 and develop this. It'll give us a worker there. And I think attacking is going to be the best bet for giving us some options. So we're going to take, but we did develop, so we get to take one of these off. Nice. All right. Okay, so we need money, hands down. That's going to have to be first option. So we're going to trade and get 5 silver. That's going to be our action. Come back over here. If we want to develop again, we will have to get that off. But we also kind of want to attack. So I'm going to go ahead and attack this guy. Stick him over there. He's going to give me a influence and a green and a white worker. And we'll go from there. Yeah, that's right. All right, so come back over here. Now we have enough to take a develop action. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Pay 3 coins. And you know what? I could do that and have him develop. That would be an option. Because absolving would allow for some options down the road and might increase our ability to do some things. But it also could mean he could convert. He's got 3 faith, so could convert that guy. Get a power. I'm doing it. I'm going to let him take the develop action. It will get rid of one of these and give him a green worker. So that's how we're going to do. This guy is taking the develop action, paying for it with these 2. But he's going to actually do use the ability. So that's something you can do with the co-op version, is pay and do it on your end, and the other person gets it. Now, if he had paid for it and had the, let's see, if he had the apprentice, I think, or he had, I gotta look at the rules again, but it doesn't work in the reverse. Like somebody could get the benefit of it. Like if he had the apprentice, then maybe he'd get whatever the apprentice could give for developing, but he couldn't get that same thing or something. I don't know. I have to look it up again. Right now, it doesn't matter because we don't have those guys out, so we'll have to see if it impacts down the road. All right, so he took the develop action. He's got a couple of silver. He needs some more silver in order to um, effectively do this. And let's see, we could convert, which would give us a power and a couple for garrison, but is not necessarily the best. We definitely need silver to do another develop action and be able to do the prayer. So if we get 3, it gives us 2 for a prayer, and then that, so I think that's going to end up being our best option. So we come back over here. Don't have any more fortifies. Trading gains 2 silver. We don't have what we need to recruit, although we could dismiss a guy and potentially move up the track that way. We don't have enough to fortify. Tough choice, tough choice. Okay. And we need to get that other develop out. So I think I am going to use my blue and dismiss this guy and get to move up 1 blue here. We're going to do that. That'll be that his turn. All right, now he is going to have to use the priest to do that and pray away the develop action. Is he going to take another action? He is not. He's going to pass. So he is going to take the develop action, pay 4 coins, and get this guy off. He gets another guy. And actually, we're going to do it in reverse order. He's going to develop. He's going to develop this time. We don't know who is coming out, but we know he is doing the top actions. Currently tied on those things, power and faith. Let's go with the easiest and do that. He's going to develop there. All right. So he gets a white worker. It's already passed, so he can't use it. He has another action. We got rid of this, which gives us all. Does that give us a? We don't lose an honor. We don't gain an honor, but we don't lose an honor. So we just avoided losing an honor this round from that particular one. Probably still going to lose it for that one. We did get rid of 1 guy. That's nice. Could absolve. If I were to absolve, I would have to pay coin and take my 0. I'll go up a faith. And do I get one of those guys? Or pray, or get some provisions? Tough choice, tough choice, tough choice. We're going to, or I could also get rid of both of my suspicion, which wouldn't hurt. Wouldn't hurt. But we are going to get a king's order next round, and I need coins, so I'm gonna recruit. I'm gonna recruit this for free. So whenever I take the king's favor, rather, this immediately gives me a coin, and if I take the king's favor, I get another coin, and then we will pass. So we'll go here and here and here, and draw those out. These guys will come down, and we'll put a new one out there. We get turn cards, and we will, whoops, didn't see that one. There's 2 stuck together, kind of. And then this will come out. So round 3, we will be getting both of these, and I didn't realize that, but that is going to be significant that both of those come out at once. Because I get, for garrisoning, I can garrison and I have to convert. Well, the conversion plays into that a little bit. So yeah, we'll see. This is getting harder. So we'll draw 3 paladins. Let me get my workers off of here. Put those back into their piles. And then get those guys there. Workers. Okay. All right. Fortifying costs no provisions. Now that is pretty good for this guy. He'd have 4. Definitely could fortify up to here, especially if he got a develop action. Garrisoning costs no provisions. Conspiring earns 2 silver. Well, conspiring wouldn't be bad. I could certainly do some stuff with that. If we use a purple guy up there, we can get 3 guys, and she gets a coin doing that, so that's not bad. Garrisoning, but I already have a garrison. That's going to get me some more guys and some more stuff, getting things out there. I do have one person I want. I think I'm going to go garrison on this one. I'm going to put Conspire on the bottom and Fortify on the top. So we'll play with Berenglier or something. I can't pronounce it. That's okay. So let's see. For this one, now he will get a blue and one of those. And he's going to have to pick one of those, but let's see. Fortifying costs no provisions. So if he's fortifying, developing costs 2 fewer silver. And I forgot we wanted to garrison this round, so that was good. Conspiring earns 2 silver. Well, developing is not bad. Fortifying is not bad. I'm going to put the Conspire on the bottom. I'm going to develop first, and then we will go from there. So, that puts us with a white and this guy. And I think I'm going to take this one. So purple, red, blue, green. And I have to take one of those. That gives me 2 coins, which allows me to develop now. Fantastic. And this one, he will take... we want to garrison a couple of times. We need red. But we also need a priest that we can pray with. I'm gonna go with the 2 priests, a blue and a white. We'll do that. All right. We'll see if that plays out. Okay. So we'll go first over here again. Let's see. I think we can develop for 2 less silver. So, and we want him to garrison a lot, so we can get rid of at least one of those. So I think what we're going to do is I'm going to pay 2 silver for the develop action and let him develop. And he's going to develop his garrison action. And he's going to get a green guy there. We're going to do that. Okay? And then he's going to come over here. So garrisoning costs no provisions. We're about to have an Inquisition. We really need that tax to go away. Did we lose? Oh, we were both supposed to lose an honor last round because we did not have those guys taken care of. So garrisoning costs no provisions. We are going to garrison. But I'm going to take the action. I'm going to let him garrison because I want him to get this aristocrat. So garrisoning is not going to cost a provision, so he gets that benefit. And he's going to garrison, and that's going to make his faith go up. And he's going to put that out here because his power is at 2. So that's all he could go to anyway. But he is going to take this one so that he can get provisions more frequently. He does the thing. When he does the thing, that's not helpful. So that's what we're going to do there. And now it's his turn. His faith went up. So now we want this action. This is why we got this guy. We're going to go there, and we're going to get 3 white workers. Now, taking the king's favor allows us, and you can put more than 1 worker on the king's favor in a round. So we can do this multiple times if we wanted to, but he gets a thing when the king's favor is taken. He gets a provision, and when he got this, he was supposed to get a provision. I forgot to get that. And he gets a coin whenever he takes the king's favor. And I also forgot when he did that absolve action, he was supposed to get an honor last round. So we're going to do that. So all those things happen. And yeah, that is pretty good. Okay. So we'll come back over here. And we are going to... Well, actually, what we're going to do is we're going to take the prey action, and we're going to let him take the action and remove his development off there so that he can develop again because his guy lets him develop. So we're going to do that. And then we are going to use our 2 coins that we have. And we're not going to use a green worker, we're going to use a white worker. We're going to pay those coins, and we're going to develop again. Now, we took 1 garrison action, I forgot, so we got to take that guy off. Do we want him to develop or him? What's going to be the most effective? I want to attack or convert some people. That is going to be critical. So, and fortifying might give me more people. Let's fortify here. Get another worker. Let's make attacking easier. Let's do that. Okay. Alright. So we have done that, and so now it's his turn. Now, he is wanting to garrison some more. But we have to be able to get that guy off of there. We only have 1 coin. We do need to get a recruit probably. So let's use a white worker and dismiss him. It'll cost us nothing and give us a red fella to help with garrisoning down the road. I need something to pray him off. So how can we do that? Well, we like to absolve over here. So, but that would cost us 2 coins. So we need some coins, and we need a blue worker. We do not have enough of either of those things. So I think we are going to have to lose an honor. We're going to conspire. So we can get a purple worker. We're going to get one of these. That's going to get a coin. But then we're going to have to refill the tax. And we are going to get a debt. And we lose half of our suspicion. Rounded up, we also lose an honor. Because we have more than 2. And we'll put that there. Alright. So, he's got that. Now, he's still over here. Can't pray, because pray is full. Fortify could be an option. Commission could be an option, honestly. If we commission, we have a faith of 1. So all we're getting is coins. We really need a pray action. Fortifying is good. Gets our honor up, gets us a coin. Garrisoning. We really want to build a garrison. So we need a pray. We've got to get out there. We need him to take an absolve so that I can get my guy off. Because otherwise we're kind of sitting here, not able to do a ton. So I can take a develop action because I'm going to need some more coins at some point, and I'll get 3 coins. I'll do that. Okay. All right. So now we've got this, and we've got this, and we can absolve. Can we? Nope. Takes 2 points. We need coins. We're going to use our 1 blue guy. Oh. Let's hold on a second. What's our power at? 2? Ooh, man. Could convert. Not as helpful. Nobody to really do a lot up there. Well, we need 2 coins. So we're going to get 2 coins here so we can take the prey action if we can use. Okay. So he's got 4 coins. Could absolve. Why did I think this would be helpful? He could attack. We really want to convert. He's got faith of 1, so he at best would convert him. Attacking is where he's got 4. He can attack pretty well. You know, I wonder if that wouldn't... Well, that would use his red guy. But it would allow him to get rid of his suspicion, get a influence. I don't know if it's worth it. You don't even have a provision. Let's get a couple of provisions. Let's do that. And then let's see. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and pay the 2 so he can pray. And he's gonna get this guy off. And then it'll be his turn. And then garrisoning costs no provisions. So he will garrison, his faith will go up. And this will go out. What does he need? He's got a power of 4. So he can go out to here. Hmm. You know, I think the coins are kind of what he needs. So he's gonna garrison to there and get rid of one of those. Yeah, so if we can garrison one more time, we'll be doing all right. But that is going to be a tough thing to do. He would have to be able to get off of there, which I would need a blue. Don't have one there. We've already conspired. Recruiting's not going to help. We've got 4 guys here. Need a blue guy, not one of those. Well, we've got 2 power, so we could attack him. That's not terribly unhelpful. Blue, and we get a green. So let's do that. He'll go here. Okay. All right. So, do we have any way of getting this garrison off? I could absolve and pray it away, but then I would need another guy. If I developed, I could get down to 2. Man, that is a tough deal. I could fortify and see what I get. I really want to try to get that garrison off, though. Well, I can't do it without a dude. I'm going to need a dude. So I'm going to conspire and see if I can get lucky somehow. And so I'm going to get one of these. That gives me 2 coins from the tax. And let's see what happens. Okay. So, do we have an option for helping him? Now, if he developed, he might be able to convert or commission. He's got faith of 2, but not enough to pray. So we need a pray action of some sort, which means I had 2 coins. I cannot get another coin. I'd have to be able to get coins of some sort in order to absolve, because that's going to cost me 2 coins. And I would also have to get another fella. So we may just be up a creek here, not able to do anything. It does appear that way. I can hunt and make sure, but I can let him have the provisions. I'm going to go hunting. He's going to get the provisions so that he has those for the next round. No way to pray him off, so fortifying might be the only option. Don't think it's going to help, but the other option would be to develop. Developing won't give me anything though. I have the purple guy. That'll give me a coin. Get rid of suspicion. Yeah, let's take the fortify action. So I get an honor. I get a coin. And I get one of these. I have to pay a provision. Have at least one. I do. I get a power. And I can get 2 coins or flip a debt. I think I have to take it. I don't think I can give that to my partner. Otherwise, I have to help him flip his debt, but I don't think I can do that because I didn't let him do the garrison. So then his go, and I think he is not in a position to do anything else, so he is going to pass. Alright, so he'll get rid of these workers, and then he has 1 worker left, which I think he will save. So we'll do those. Playing fast and not thinking through everything is proving to be tough. So these guys swing down. These guys swing over. And then we're going to get 1 more, 2 more. This guy comes off. So we have, we did not remove all these workers, and we did not. So we definitely lose an honor. And we either lose an honor for each of these or a coin. Well, he can lose a coin. He's got it to lose. He does not have a coin to lose. He's going to lose an honor. And then he will lose an honor. And he will lose an honor because that's better than losing a house, for sure, I think. All right, so we're going to flip that over. And we have another 3 workers that we need to get rid of. And we want to take a dismiss or recruit action to do this. Okay, so red worker will allow us to do that. And we'll see. Let's get out some tavern cards here. We have a couple of red workers, a couple of purple too. Hunting, attacking, fortifying. We're on round 4, so we're still sticking with that. Do I want to fortify this round? Hunting, attacking, and fortifying. What do we want to do? Well, I need to get my honor back up. I've got plenty of money to fortify. I don't think I'm going to be hunting. We want to gain those guys. Ooh. You know what? That's a tough choice. Tough choice. I don't like... I might need to attack, but I'm going to stick with fortify for him because that's what... I'm trying to stick with top actions for him and then more bottom actions for this guy. So we're going to try that. All right, so he can attack. Now, he attacking would be good. Recruiting costs no silver. Recruiting also gives us this. That is exceedingly handy for one of those recruits that I really want to get for him. Recruiting costs no silver. I think since it costs no silver and I have no silver, I'm going to go with that. I'm going to put fortify on the bottom since he is not focusing on those actions and attacking on top, and then we'll see how it goes. So he gets red and this. He is wanting to recruit. So he also already has the most of these and needs money. So I'm going to go with the 2 purple and get this. And I'll just get 2 suspicion, which gives me 3 coins from the tax. So I'll get those 3 coins. I needed them anyway. we're going to have an Inquisition. He's definitely getting the debt. And sadly, I don't have, when he gets debts, he gets a provision, but he doesn't get that. So much for that. And loses half of his suspicion rounded down. So it's 2. Loses an honor. So I'm not doing well on the honor. That is not going well for him. And my things are not allowed to go above where the honor is, so that could be significant. That is helpful. All right. Then he has done his action, so we'll come over here. Fortifying. Very, very good action to take right now. However, we have tons to develop as well. A green worker is what we'll get out of it. Don't think we need our blues quite as much. So let's use our green and our blue. Pay for fortify. Gives us a green back. So essentially costs 1 worker. And we'll make our fortify action that much less to do. Come back over here. What do we want to do? Well, we can get 3 workers. We can attack. We could attack. Does give us some options. That black worker would be good. But we have to convert to do that, and we need to try to do 1 garrison this round. All right, so, and whenever I do this, I get those things. Provision and a coin. Not bad. Not bad. That costs a red worker. I have to pay a coin and get rid of 2 of those, or I can pay a debt. I don't have anything that really benefits from that, except that I'm taking the favor. Honestly, the worker thing seems to be the best option, because that will give me a provision and a coin. And then I'll come over here. Do I want to recruit and take a debt? If I take a debt, I get a provision. Not bad. I'm debating doing that. Because if I use that guy, the purple guy, it gives me. Yeah, I think I'm going to. I'm going to use him. Gives me a coin from my guy, and I get 3 white guys. Normally you can't use the King's Favors twice, but in co-op you can. You're allowed to have multiple on the King's Favors. So that is an option in co-op. Alright, now what was I doing? I need some honor over here for sure. And I need to attack, convert, all kinds of stuff. And I need to recruit. So let's go ahead and use my pray action, or is that the best? I could absolve and then pray off, because if I pay two coins and I absolve, that will increase my honor. I'll lose 2 coins, but then I can pray. I can pray this away, my recruit action, and that will drive up my faith 1. Okay, so I'm going to do that. All right. Now, over here, I'm going to fortify. All right, when I fortify, I get a worker, I get an honor, and I get a coin from over here. So I'm going to do those things. And then fortifying costs me no provisions. I either get 2 coins or get rid of a suspicion. I'm going to get rid of that suspicion. And I am going to go up a power, and that's that. All right. We're going to recruit this guy. Costs no silver, so we'll put him here. He does nothing immediately, but when I absolve, not only will I get honor, I will get a worker, which is helpful. All right, I'm back over here. All right, let's see. We fortified. Oh, and that took off one of him. And let's see. We have, well, we need to garrison. But I would need to conspire to do that. Commission, my faith is at 3, which gets me there. Doesn't help. Need a red worker. Don't have any. We need to dismiss a guy. Let's go ahead and dismiss this guy. But I'm going to let him dismiss it. I'm going to take the dismiss action, let him take it, so that he can get a provision and a coin from the tax. Oh, he doesn't get to do that. But it gives him provision and a coin, because he might need it. Alright, and then we're going to pause. Okay, let's see what we can do. 3 greens and a white, lots of provisions. Could do a develop and a fortify. We might need to conspire. Flip a debt, get rid of those. That gives me money and provisions. I don't have a prey. We got rid of, actually, I got rid of this. So, he's off. We're not going to be able to convert a bunch of guys. He might be able to get a garrison out. I am going to conspire, but I'm going to let him do the action. Which means he gets the card, nothing, but gets the purple figure. And then on his turn, he will pay a provision and garrison, which gets rid of this last one here, gives him a faith, and his power is at 3, so he can go out to there, and he can get rid of this right away. So we got rid of that, kept ourselves from having one more thing. I wonder if I'm going to have to convert eventually. So I think I'm going to go recruiting cost no silver. I'm going to go ahead and develop. I'm going to develop this. It's going to give me a blue, and I'm going to go over here to the convert action. We're going to have to get rid of that eventually. We're going to lose a lot of honor this round. So we did that. Come over here. Well, I'm not converting. I'm going to pray so I can fortify. Because fortifying is no provisions this round. So I'll do pray action, do that. Don't have a ton of options, but we might need money next round. I'm going to go ahead and get 3 coins. And then I'll come over here and let's see. Definitely can fortify, which gives me that. Gives me an honor. Gives me a coin. That's handy. And I get to do this. Costs no provisions. Oh, I only have 4, not 5. So let's put those back. No coin, no honor. Can't do it. I didn't see that card, so I'm not going to worry about that. We need 1 blue. We need to increase our blue 1. We do not have a red. I can conspire. That gives me a purple and a suspicion. So if I want to increase my influence 1, it's forcing me to use the green. I could commission. My faith is at 3, 4, so I can get out of there. So if I use a black, a white, and this guy for that, use my green, then that's going to cost me a provision, give me an influence, that'll put me at 5. And my faith's at 4, so I can go out to there. Ooh, prey action, not bad. Well, that would be interesting. That's a blue. I could pray these guys away, and then put these guys there. Pay 4. Okay. Put this here, so I can commission more down the road. Gives me a blue worker. I can use that to fortify them, because now I have enough of the influence, so my power will go up 1. I will get 2 coins for my action there. I will get a white worker. I will get 1 honor, and I will get a coin. 5 coins. And I have these 2 actions, which could. I think I'm going to use them next round and just hold. Alright, so end of the round. We have one. We can lose a coin each instead of losing honor, which I think I need. We're going to lose an honor for not having dealt with these guys. This guy disappears. We move here. And these move down here. Okay. Comes off. This comes out. So we get 3 guys on here. 3 more tavern cards. And let's see. Let's get rid of the white. Get rid of the green. Get rid of the blue and the purple. Alright. Red, purple. Okay. And then pick our. Do hit these here. Alright. So. That costs no provisions. That would not be bad. Faith would be 3, 4, 5, 6. We could go out reasonably far and do it a few times. Resolving and attacking minus 2 silver. We've got to get, what do we want? We want to pay a debt. Ooh. Ooh. We get that if we haven't done that. Well, he needs to do the attacking. Resolving. I need to be doing commissioning, but we do have to get rid of stuff. So if I was to attack, I would do it next round. I'm going to do it that way. Black and a green. And then, let's see, we want to commission, and then we probably want to commission some more. So, what do we need to commission? We need these guys. I need green, but it's okay. I'll do this. I need to build a garrison a few times, so I'm gonna do the one that lets me garrison. So blue and 2 black. All right. We'll do that. And then this guy, he is going to resolving costs no silver. Well, we want to pay debts this round. That would be fantastic. But we also want to attack and deal with those guys. We are in round 5, so now we have to deal with 4 or lose honor. Begins. Well, gaining a suspicion is not as bad. I would like to deal with those guys. Attacking, commissioning, cost no provisions. That one is not as useful to me because I will probably use one of these two. Do I want to absolve or do I want to attack? I think I'm going to go with absolve. Okay, we'll put that on top. Get these two, and then we'll get 2 black and 2 blue. All right, for this, and then I will go first. All right, so, what's our power at? 1. influence is at 5, so we can at least do those two pretty easy. But we also could use more workers. Absolving gives me a worker and increases my honor, so I kind of get 2 for 1 there. Not bad. Need the blue. So let's do an absolve action. Okay. We're going to get a white worker and an honor. That's good. We don't have to pay. Our faith is going to go up. And this is going to go over here. Let's go ahead and pay a debt. Gets rid of one of those. We get rid of a suspicion. And I think that's it. Yep. That's it. Alright. So, what are we going to do? We don't have any debts to pay. We like to get rid of 4 guys. Commissioning is going to cost no provisions. I kind of think we want to develop first because we're going to go here, get a blue, and that's all that's going to do for us. It's going to make that cheaper. Alright, so we'll come back over here, and what did I do? I paid the debt. Don't have a red. I think I'm going to conspire. Gives me 2 coins. Purple. And yeah, do that. And then we'll come back over here. Now, my faith is at 6. So if we commission, which costs no provision, it will increase our influence, and we can go 6. Well, I think I am going to go for this prey action here to get him off. Alright. Doesn't do anything else for now, but that will work. Now, I could pay a coin and pay a debt. Or I could attack. Power is at 1, so I can't attack too far out. But I could attack and pay a coin. So if I was to do this and pay a coin here for what I don't have and attack here, I could do that. Increase my influence and get another purple worker. Gives me a suspicion, unfortunately. And 2 coins. And we have an inquisition. Well, that means, let's see. That means that I have the most suspicion, and I have at least 2, lose an honor, half of that, gain a debt. Didn't I pay a debt? I did. I paid that 1 debt Could have gained a debt. Sadly, he's the one that gains from gaining debts. And that was my attack action. So, let's see. Well, I can take the commission action, but I can let him commission. He's got 4 faith. He can go out to there and get somebody he needs. Doesn't have a black. Doesn't have a. So let's see. Do I want to? No, I think I'm going to go out there. Mine's at 6, so I can go out there. And what do I need? I have garrison, I have that. Green and a white. Kind of handy. Or I could go here and let you pay a debt. So I'm going to say that that's okay, and hopefully it is. And I will take the action and let you pay the debt. Commission does nothing for me. Come back over here. Alright. Let's see. What do we want to do? Can I convert somebody? What's my faith at? It's at 4. I can convert that guy. Or I can convert that guy. That's if I convert. I could also do another thing. I could commission myself. I need to get my power up. But really fortify in some ways. Well, convert gets my power up. That's actually pretty good. So actually I think I should convert. So I'll convert this guy, and we will take 1 off of him, and then gets my power up 1. Power up 2. Okay, so let's see. Commissioning is really good. I could shoot for that again. I could fortify, I could garrison. Garrison, my power is at 5. If I could garrison out there. I could pay a couple of coins to dismiss him. If I had a couple of coins, but I don't. Fortifying gives me another worker. So let's do the fortify action. It's going to cost me 2 per. Oh, I have to have 7. I don't have 7. Can't do the fortify action. Just kidding. Garrison, I have 4 power. I would need 2 provisions, which I have. So I can garrison. The other things I could do is attack. With power of 5, I could attack him. Get a worker, get rid of that. Get that up. It would cost me these guys to attack. The other thing I could do, well, I could Mission Conspire. I could also take that. He could take that too. It would benefit him more. You know, I am going to place this guy. So you, well, I'd have to pay the coin because I have to pay the costs, and you take the action. That's not going to work. What do you need? If you could absolve, that would help you quite a bit. Get that last debt paid, and that would take care of that. I don't have 2 coins. Okay, let's use a guy and get 2 coins so we can resolve this action. I can go here and pay a coin to pay this debt and get that guy off. So that's helpful. And I take, whenever I take his action, I get a coin in that. Okay? Alright. Well, do Garrison. Garrison, I can basically get that guy back. What was I going to do? Well, I was going to do 2 coins, so I could do that. Or I was going to pray. Oh, that's what I was going to do. I was going to pay 2 coins to pray off your absolve so that you could take that action. Okay, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to pray off that absolve. And then on your turn, you have the option of absolving. It's going to give you a white worker, it's going to give you an honor and a faith, and now we get to do another thing. We're going to be getting rid of at least 1. We would like to convert, if at all possible. I have 1 guy, faith is at 5. Ooh, can really come pretty close to converting there. Well, we can convert that guy. So I'd say, let's do it. Let's take him off and open up a room for a conversion. His power is at 5. If we can get to 7, well, we could attack. If I attacked that and spent coins I don't have, it's not going to work. Shoot. Need 7 to fortify, and I only have 4. So really, commissioning would be cheap. Garrisoning is probably, right now, if I pay 2, my power's at 5, it'll increase my faith, and I can garrison out. Or I could let him garrison. Wouldn't help that much. Well, does the 2 coins help at all? Not really. The potential to attack. He can get me power is at 5. So I can attack to here, but if I can get a coin, I can attack to there. Well, let's convert. And oh, I converted before. Should have gotten a coin for attacks because of this. So the question is, do I let him convert? If I let him convert, it'll be based on his faith, which is 4, 5, 6, 7. And he could, in theory, convert that guy. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to let him convert. He doesn't have to pay a coin, but then he gets the thing for that, and then we take one of these off, okay? And then on his turn, he will attack this one, gives him a coin, gives him a worker, gets rid of a suspicion, gets one more influence, and goes over here. Attacking does nothing else. Okay. Come back over here. We've got one worker. Wait. What? I attacked. I got rid of 4 guys, but I didn't convert the last one. That's the deal. But now we both have a coin to pay. So that's a little bit easier. I could dismiss him for 2 workers, but then I would be sans 1 coin to do that. I might just hold on to him. Okay, so pass. Do I want to use him? I could use him to... I could conspire, but is it worth it? Could conspire and then use the conspirator, the priest, to get a coin and... Oh, I have to pay a coin, actually, rather. I don't gain a coin. Let's hold on to him. Let's see what we get next round. And then we'll pass. Okay. All right. So next round. Oh, first thing. We got rid of 4, so we don't suffer that one, but we do each have to pay a coin because of that one. And then we turn over this, and we have to take a prey action or get a debt at the end of the round. Okay. This guy goes. This guy goes. These guys come down here. We'll get some more. Okay, we'll do that. We'll have those guys. And see, 1 purple in there. Let's see what we got. All right, so 6th round. Praying. Well, praying costs no silver. That's pretty feasible. Developing costs 2 fewer silver, or attacking earns 2 silver. Well, we want to attack. But he wants to attack. He might want to pray and then help him attack. So let's go ahead and use the pray action. I think attacking is going to be potentially better next round, so let's do that. Gives him 2 black fellas. And 1, 2, 3. Let's see. Garrisoning costs no provisions, hunting, or attacking. Well, I like to attack, so we're going to try to attack up the wazoo this round. Garrisoning might be the most helpful. We're not going to need to hunt, and so now we'll go. Alright. Oh, forgot a thing. We have to pick cards. So he's praying, and then wanting to. He's got 2 already. Green and red. So honestly, probably these 3 are going to make the most sense. We'll get rid of that one. He wants to attack, so probably, and absolve, if possible. So we'll get a purple with him, which gives him a suspicion and 2 coins. Coins are helpful. Alright, now, with the purple, we could get more. We do want to pray. Flip debts, maybe. Thing is, when I do that, I get coins. That would let me get rid of suspicion and get 2 points from attack, so I don't necessarily want Inquisition. Getting a 3 with that purple is handy. Don't know if I need it yet. I don't want to absolve. Well, if I absolve, I can increase my faith. I need to get my honor up. So if I do this and pay 1, I can increase my honor and get rid of a suspicion. Okay. Well, that's cool. Praying costs no silver. So let's just pray, and I will pray away your guy there, and we'll take one of these guys off. Okay. Now let's try to wrap this up. Let's see. Whew. Want to convert, want to pray. Let's absolve. But no, I'm not praying. Absolve. Take one of those off. Oh, I had to have influence much higher than I do. Can't do it. We'll take that back. So I would need 7. Dang it. I will have to attack. Well, I do need to get my influence up. I'm going to attack. What's my power at? 4. Man. Worker provision. Get rid of that blue. That's not bad. Let's get a blue. Get rid of this. Get one of those. Get rid of this guy. silver. We have no provisions and no money. Did not make it through. Oh, we have no. So we'll just get 2 money and redo the tax. Nobody has to pay anything. That works. And I used one of his, but there was no tax triggered, so that goes there. No debt, nothing. Okay. Come back over here. Attacking earns 2 silver. Okay. So, we can't absolve. Could we commission? Faith is the highest. So, if I did an action there, well, I have to use my dude there to do that. So, probably I want to pay 4 and pay 4. Put this somewhere. It's develop action. And we want to commission. We've got 6. We can go up there. Get a fella. If we get 8, even better. How are we the least of? Most effective. Okay. Alright. Okay. So I only have some coins. That was not as helpful. We need a debt. Well, that gives me 2 workers. So I am going to dismiss this guy to get 2 workers, and we get a debt. And by getting a debt, I get a provision. I'll take. And there we go. Okay. Well, I can convert him for 2 power. Pay a debt. That. I developed. Basically, so I could commission. Gets me a convert. So if I do that, it's going to cost me provision. One of these gives me an influence. I have 6 faith. Yeah. And I can go out here, get this guy, and Alright. Well, now I'm going to do that and get that. Alright. Let's see. I need pray action. Well, I could pray. I could just pray. But I really want to get rid of those this guy if I really want to attack. You know what? Forget it. Attack. We're going to use the prey action, do that. We're going to go to one of those. And there we go. Okay. Alright. Now I have one provision. Can't do either of those. Can't fortify. Need another provision. Technically, need 2 provisions. So we're going to do 2 provisions. Alright. And then, back over here. Alright, now, I can attack somebody. Power of 4. Might as well attack this guy. Gets influence of 1. Earns me 2 silver. Gets a broker. Gets a provision. Okay. Okay. That's at 6. If we can get 1 more, we're at 7. Okay. Now I need a prey action. I have to send one of those guys out that far. I have 4. I have 8. Ooh. I think we're going to have to do this. Pay 2, move up. Commission to here. To take a prey action. Let's do that. Well, I did it all enough for that. Man. Oh. Could remove one of his. He's wanting to attack again, but he needs to convert. He's got to conspire. I've got to conspire. I don't really have high enough stuff to do those things. I don't need to pray again, don't need to recruit again, don't need to conspire, but he might need to do a thing again. He's got 5, he's got 5, 6. He commissions again. Get a worker, or attack again, or pray again. We can get those 4. We'll be in better shape. Gives him an option. Needs a black burger. So, or do I just do my thing here? And get one of these off. I'm going to pull. I don't like that. But I'm going to pull that. That's what I'm going to do. Alright. Now, if I can convert, I've got enough faith to do it. Or I could, if I can get up to 7, I can resolve. Sheesh. Got 6, convert. I'm gonna conspire. these. And 2 coins. I'll do that. Okay. Oh. I'm going to do that. Get a coin. Get rid of this. Get an honor. Okay. I'm going to pay a provision, gain an honor, get rid of my suspicion. Okay. Could I convert? Could I convert? I have faith of 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Theoretically, I can convert. It will cost me 1 coin, but I have this guy. Victory point for that. That's 3. That's 3, 3. I can convert up to 8. Let's convert this guy. Gives me the power. Gets rid of that. And we took care of 3 of them. So we can somehow take care of 1 more. Yep.
You should be off work. Are you off work?
I am off work. I'm finishing my game. Hold on. Give me 10 minutes. Almost done.
Sorry.
Okay. Let's see. Coins or that. Absolve. 6. Oh man. Can't do that. Can't do that. Boy, it's gonna be tough. And then we're gonna have to do extra hard on those. I think we have failed at this game. Unfortunately. I could get a debt and do that. Can't resolve. That's the problem. Shoot. I'm afraid I don't have. Well, if I let's try this. Let's dismiss this guy. Okay. So he's gonna cost me a coin. That gives me a prey action. Okay. Oh, conspire. Gives me a coin. Okay. Now I've got this guy. And if I convert, right? It's going to cost me a coin. We have 5, 6 faith. I'll convert this guy. Gives me a power. Alright. And then I think they both pass. And these guys come out. So we didn't suffer any consequences outside of not getting done everything there. So that could have been worse. But we survived all the consequences. So I will take it. So far. Alright, we did that. We've attacked these. We've reset those. We get this. Turn over 7. Everything is 2. Well, that's not real helpful. So we don't get an extra guy there because we've already taken care of all those. So it's just a matter of what are we going to do last round. Conspiring earns 2 silver. That would help me. Converting costs no silver. And attacking earns 2 silver. Ooh. Well, none of these are particularly awesome. But I can't get the top things. Attacking will help me. So I'm going to go with the attack. And top and bottom there. And red. Need some silver. Okay. And what do we want to do? Well, if we're going to attack, we're going to need peeps. And we're going to need peeps fast. So we're going to get this guy. Red, white, 2 purple. So that we can get 2 suspicion. 0 and 0. Was hoping for gold. So we didn't get a debt or a provision either, which is kind of what I was hoping for. Alright. So he'll end up getting the gold, and he doesn't need it, unfortunately. Alright. So let's see. 1, 2, 3. Conspiring, praying, garrisoning. We don't like any of these. Praying allows me to convert more. I guess we'll pray. I'm not going to garrison a whole lot. We'll see. Get 2 guys, and I will go with green, green, black, purple. Of course, I will then get a coin, trigger, and Inquisition. Who has the most? We are tied. We both get a debt. Fantastic. And then half of our stuff down. Both lose an honor because of our guys, and he got a debt, so he gets a provision. Finally, got something. All right, and then let's see. No coins. We're going to recruit or dismiss somebody. Is there anybody of benefit to do that with? Well, I really need to get that up so I can absolve. I don't think we're going to win. I'm going to do purple there, move that up 1. So now I'm at 7, and I can actually take that action. All right, I'll come over here. What do I need to fortify? 7, and I have 6. But attacking does fortify, and honestly, I could use these extra workers here. So I will go there, and also I forgot, whenever he does King's Order, he gets a thing. Whenever he does King's Order, he gets a thing. So we're going to do that and get some things. Okay. So, I just realized we don't have a lot of options here. We have 9 faith. So if we commission, which I think we can go on top of it, but we can't go past it. For 9, pay our debt. But you know what I really need is to be able to attack. So I'm going to get a red and a white and do that. Alright. That will be our commission. There's nothing else. I got that up, so I could absolve also if I get the guy for it. Alright, so he needs to develop, but he needs a coin. So, is there a way to get a coin without having to do it? Now, he could get a coin that way. Fortifying, he's got 5, 6, but not quite enough to do that. He could go do that and go up to 7. Then he would be able to fortify, which would help on a number of levels. Let's do that. Let's go up to 7 with that, get a coin, and then we'll go over here. Alright. If I develop rapport and then attack, that works. Alright. So, let's attack. Get that. What I really need is a blue guy. Let's attack this one. We can't go up any higher there. Oh, you know what? Oh, shoot. Yeah, we're going to have to suck that up. So, not getting a guy, but I get a purple guy and one of these. 2 coins. Okay? Now, I can fortify, I think. Yep, because it takes 2 provisions. I have the 7 I need, and I get that. I get to go up a power, get rid of a thing, or get 2 coins. We will get 2 coins. Okay. Come over here. Redismissal or whatever. Well, prey and commission. Prey and attack. Convert. Convert's not good. Well, what I really wanted was this absolve, because now I have enough for it. It'll get my faith up. I'll pay 3 coins. Gets rid of 1. Might as well pay the debt. Alright, let's see if we can wrap this up. Honestly, I think I was picking Paladins. Last round, praying. He's got 2 plus 1 from last round. This one has got. Oh no, I'm still in the last round, I guess. I've done some things. I don't remember what it did. Oh well, we'll see. We'll see what we can do here. Commissioned. Fine. I think I'm on this guy. Honestly. Pretty sure I picked all that. Didn't put them away. Alright, so. Yeah, there's my green. I can earn silver with attacking. You know, I think one thing I was going to do was do a develop action. She's free and gets me a coin. But we have suspicions, so I don't think we want to do that yet. take one of these. It'll give us a red. And we will put it on attack, I think. Because we really just want to attack stuff. Tough choice. Alright. Okay, so he's got tons of coins, but not a ton of options. Let's see, we're going to get that for faith. Don't have anything I can do. Praying is free for me. I can convert. With my faith being at 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, I can convert anybody. That's per suspicion, per that, 6. Not bad. I suppose I will go ahead and convert and spend 2 coins, and that will give me a power and a few more victory points at the end of the game. Alright, then let's see, what do you want to do besides that? Be nice to somehow trigger an Inquisition. Well, I could do that. Thing is, we're both going to get a debt if I do it. And I hate to do that. For nothing. Well, could pay a coin and pay a debt. I need a green for that. Or I could just get rid of my stuff and then do a thing. Or I could recruit a guy. I think I'm going to pay a coin and pay a debt. And that will give me 1 coin from here. I don't have 2, so I don't lose an honor. But I do gain a debt, another debt, and so will he, which will actually give me a provision and 5 more up there. Okay. Alright. Let's see. Nope. Okay. I'll be there. Alright. I could get rid of that and gain 2 coins. Doable. I could pray for free and free up. Can he garrison? He needs power. He can garrison. Why does he do that? But I need the weight on the prey action. Could take that action. I think I could do that. It's free for me, but I'm going to let you pick a guy for free, and I'll take this one, which immediately gives me a coin. I don't have provisions. Need provisions. Need 2 provisions. We could get 1. Well, let's see, is there an attack that would give us a provision? There is not. We may just have to get a provision. Is there any other way to get a provision outside of when I gained a debt? I don't think so. So I think I'm going to have to hunt for a provision. And he took a king's order, so he would have gotten a provision with a coin. Alright. So you did not do what you needed to do, so I won't be able to use that prey action the way I had planned. Drat. Well, I'll conspire. Why not? We'll get a card and a coin. We'll do that. An option of a turn. And then now I can take the garrison action, pay my 2 provisions, and garrison. And I will go, let's see, my power is 7, 8, 9, 10. I can go out to there. What do I want? I could pay a debt. Not bad. Or I can get a couple of workers. Really need provisions. But the workers I would need are those 2 to get up to 3, and then garrison again, maybe. Or, well, commission I'd still need to be able to hunt, but that's going to set me up for the most options. So I will hit the commission up there and get a black and a white, and we'll see what happens here. Let's see. You're going to need to hunt to get anything, and you need a green. You don't have provisions. You could convert. Or I could dismiss a guy. Could pay a dime. That might be the best thing to do. Is to pay a coin and flip a debt. I'll do that. That was my last turn. Okay. So I would need to hunt to get a thing. I could recruit. I can dismiss for a prayer action. I can conspire to get a purple guy. That gives me at least the option of a thing. dismiss this for 2 coins and dismiss her to pray away that, and I could then hunt for 3 provisions, and then I can, oh, ha ha ha. Well, I could do that, and then I'll use the red instead of the black, and then I can pay 2 provisions to commission. My faith is 5, 6. So faith of 6, I can go out to there. To what purpose? To what purpose? That is a question. Faith of 6. 3 coins. We got a red. Could have attacked, but didn't. I guess if I get a green and a white worker, commissioning doesn't do anything for me. So I think I'm kind of, let's see, can I get any of those? I don't have 12 of anything. I don't have 10 and 6. Wait, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ooh, I do. I can get this. So everybody gets an honor. So that's actually not too bad. Got 1 of those, and then 1 with the most points. So I'll take it. And then, might as well grab a coin. No, it doesn't matter. Not going to make a difference. Okay, so we will call it. And then, let's see. Points. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. 22 points. 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30 with that. 1, 32, 33, 34, 35. So 35 points there. Oh, I needed the +2 to do this. I couldn't have done it. We definitely lost. I had to get 70 per player. I didn't lose a lot of points. I lost some honor there. And this guy, I'm pretty sure he didn't get 70. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 24, 25. Yeah. 25. And then lost all of those points. So, yeah, he killed me. Well, there you go. That is Paladins Co-op. I completely lost. It seems pretty, I don't know. I definitely think I could have synergized more in some form or fashion. I was trying to play pretty fast, but definitely playing fast handicapped me because I did not think through all my moves. If you're watching the playthrough, then most likely you probably saw some stuff that I could have done differently that would have resulted in a better outcome for me. But it is pretty interesting. One, being able to take these King's Favors more than once. I think I could have capitalized on that more if I'd really thought about it. And I just didn't spend the time thinking about what I could do differently each round or what would make the most. There are definitely some villagers I picked up that ended up not being terribly helpful. And I probably would have selected differently if I had a do-over. I might have even picked a different. I don't know. That guy worked out fine. I didn't have a problem with the foreman, but I might have considered something different, possibly. Um, I did like the additional aristocrats. You know, when you take the king's favor, that was pretty good. I thought they were helpful, but and it did help being able to have two starting folks at the beginning of the game. I think that makes a difference, makes it a little bit easier to pick up on. I think there was more I could have made of the co-op piece where I could take an action and then let my partner benefit from that action. I just don't have as much experience with that. I'm used to playing Paladins as more of a very solo experience, and or more. You kind of just deal with your board. You don't really have to worry as much about the other person's board. It's more the actions. So, you know, that's something worth looking at some more. Um, but it was fun. I would like to probably play it with another human being opponent for the sake of just seeing, you know, when I'm trying to think through everything myself, it's almost too much. It's like trying to run a too much game all at once, running two players. So I think doing it with another player would be pretty nice, and certainly would enhance the experience a lot more. I have not tried Viscounts with the co-op, so it looks like I forgot to count the debts, but I'm pretty sure I lost significantly, so I'm not too worried about missing out on that. I would not have gotten 70 points apiece. I will say, having played Paladins quite a few times, that 70 points a player is is a is a decent score in the base game. I know people who have gotten 100 points and more, and so I know that's possible. But 70 points is a pretty good little score if you're just playing the game, uh, you know, normally. And then if you do extremely well, I think you can get up to a 90 and 100 and so forth, depending on the paladins that come for you and how well the king's orders and favors fall into play. But this was great. This was a good experience. I'm really impressed that they were able to take what was an individual game and turn it into a co-op. That is, and not only for one game, but for 3 games, which is pretty fascinating. So yeah, I will be doing this again at some point. Thanks for watching. Feel free to make comments. Would love to hear what you think of Tomesaga if you got to peek in at it. And next time, let me know if you get to play this, what you think. Thanks.